means so much to Jason and Larissa for spending the weekend with us. And all I can say is they are so lucky to have such wonderful friends like you guys. As a mother, well, my family, as a mother, you know that you're always going to experience all the ups and downs of your kids, from their early development to later on. I know I couldn't do this. To later on in years. You watch them grow, you watch them flourish, you watch them fail. You watch them rise up again. You laugh when they fail. You kiss them. You tell them everything's going to be okay. And then you work back on it again. As I've watched Jason grow from a little boy with toy guns and hitting his sisters all the time.
Mostly her.
And them hitting back, okay? And being in soccer and being a young athlete, into a great young man with great values. He's a wonderful, caring, loving son. He's matured to this latter part because of Larissa. And I smile at Jason all the time because he's my son. But I laugh because he can't do anything about it. That's just it. I've always been proud and happy to be Jason's mother, but I'm also proud and happy that he chose such a wonderful person to be his bride and partner. Not only are you beautiful and smart, Larissa, but you've made Jason a stronger, greater, and more loving son. I appreciate it. Jason's always been surrounded by females. Always. All Larissa's friends were always around all the time. And it was him, and I don't know how she put up with it. It was him and all them. And then his 3 dogs, Lady and Buffy and Adora, all females. The family rabbit, Taylor, a female. His Ninja Turtle, Raphael, who he thought was a boy, but also a female. His sisters, Nikki and Brittany, and Adriana. So basically, Clark is the first male to be born into the family. With so much estrogen around him all the time, we knew that there was no way in the world that he wouldn't end up being an honorable man and loving a woman like Larissa. His sisters used to tell him all the time what it was like to take care of a female, how to love him, how to take care of him, how to be responsible. I felt so sorry for all the girls that used to call him all the time because his sisters would hang up on him. He said, girls aren't supposed to call boys, so we knew that there was never a way that there was going to be another girl into our family. We weren't going to let this happen. Okay? So we always tried to check things out to so-called protect him, but we just didn't want anybody else in here. And then Larissa came along. We realized when he was speaking more and more and more to her that we really needed to meet her and check her out. She came over for a family dinner, and surprisingly enough, it was actually his birthday dinner again. And surprisingly enough, she fit right in. That was a surprise, okay? So basically, she passed the first test. Then she got along well with all 3 of his sisters and passed the next test. Then she was nice enough to appease me and do our annual Easter egg hunts, even though they were in high school, and do our annual walking down the steps at Christmas time to see what Santa left, even though they were in college. So she did all this, and so she passed the next test. But the biggest test was the way that she treated Jason, acted to Jason, and reacted to him. Each time she saw him, she acted like it was the first time she had ever seen him. They would be coming in from college, they were away from each other for one day, and then she'd still just hug and kiss him like he'd never seen him before. So she passed the next test, okay? We realized that she really did love him as he loved her. And Larissa, I want to thank you for that, for making my son so happy. They say a successful marriage always requires falling in love many times. but it should always be with the same person. He has fallen in love many times with her. You both act like you're constantly falling in love all the time, and it's just wonderful. So I want to thank Bill and Alida for sharing your daughter with us. There's no need to welcome her to our family because she's been family since the first day that Jason fell in love with her. We also love you being in our family, okay? And all of your family being with us. And Cheryl and Dan, like family also. So thank you for sharing with us. To Jason and Larissa, my greatest wish for you two is that through the years, as you love each other more and more, that you will look back on this weekend and realize you didn't love each other that much, that it will keep growing and growing. So to my baby boy, Jason, no one else will ever know the strength of my love for you. Because after all, you and Nikki and Brittany are the only ones that know what my heart feels like from inside. So I honor both the bride and groom, your giving spirit, your respect, your fun, loving nature. And because of all that, Jason, you've earned the special gift of Larissa. Larissa, you're a gift to our family. We welcome you with all of our hearts, and we rejoice in the good fortune that he found you and you found him. So therefore, with all of this, I have finally decided to share my son with you. We congratulate you, my family, congratulate you, his sisters. So to Jason and Larissa, cheers. Cheers. Now we have Tim